What's going on, believers? Guys, I hope you're having a happy Saturday. I am stuck in the rain in Chicago. I'm heading through South Holland, actually, and I'm going to pick my son up, who his car broke down. Brand new car that he just bought. It just broke down, so I thought on the way, let's have a quick conversation and let's talk about all of the cryptos that are out there. A lot of people send me questions and they're asking me what's going on with Terrarium, and the answer is pretty simple. They need a catalyst to keep them moving. Otherwise, they've got to perform some kind of actual use case in order to get the needle moving to the best of their ability back in the right direction. Now, there was a lot of faith that was broken when we had the Binance.us listing. So they have to work on that, and it's going to take a little bit of time. It doesn't mean that the price is going to tank, because the price really has not tanked. We're way high up above where we were at the start of this. So if you have a buddy or a friend who was in another crypto and they said, ha 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 ha, but you invested on day one, then they're the one that looks like an idiot, because you're up 3 or 4 or 5x. I'm up a lot, guys. Terrarium has been very good so far. So have a little patience, have a little faith. Remember, this is a game that we're playing here. Until we actually have a use case, we're not going to see that gigantic move, but we are going to see lifts that come from exchanges, from new listings, from new collaborations, and I'm told that there are things that are happening that are going to be revealed very, very, very soon. So you're probably going to see at least some kind of pump coming very soon. And my GPS might go off, by the way, so you might hear her in the background directing me which way to go. I've never been to my son's building, so I have no idea where it is here in Chicago. So anyway, there's going to be moments where you're going to have downtrends. Also, it's important to point out, we're not creating new wealth here. We're just transferring wealth in this market from one place to another. A lot of it went to CVC. A lot of it came out of CVC. A lot of it went into Cult the last couple of days. And remember, the Cult DAO has been around for a long time. For a long time, it looked kind of like a dead project, and now it is absolutely soaring. So everything has its moment, and Terrarium's going to have that big moment. Shiba Doge going to have that big moment. Now, Saitama's even going to have that big moment. So just have a little patience with it. Next up, I want to talk about is Shiba Doge. Shiba Doge has a space charity event, and it's got 3 other tokens that all have, make that 4 other tokens that all have $1 billion market cap that they're partnering with, and they have a $70 million market cap. They're in the company of tokens with a lot of holders that this is going to make them way more relevant than they were before. And that's not a small thing. That's a very big thing, especially when you're trying to get discovered and found into a market. So don't sell Shiba Doge short. They're going to have a gigantic run coming here pretty soon. I can't confirm that because I don't know. Sentiment is sentiment. But I'm telling you right now that the guys behind Shiba Doge are very professional. They're very good at what they do, and they've kept this thing moving in a positive direction no matter what the market has been doing. So I believe there's a plan in place to make some crazy stuff happen, and that's no small feat. So let's have a little patience with them, understand that it's about to come. Whatever it is that's going to make a big move there, it's coming. On to Volt. Volt has been, for a lot of you, it's been rather disappointing for a little while. And it's understandable when you're looking at the price action that you don't see what it is that you wanted to see. But really, if you're doing that, then you weren't going to be here at the end with us anyway in your investment in Volt. So I don't really care if you don't like the price action right now, because you're just looking for the pump and the profit right now, and you're not looking for that pump and profit later. And I don't mean to say that you shouldn't take your profit. I don't mean that you shouldn't have your profit, but if it's making you that nervous to lose a little bit of money, then you're not familiar with crypto, and you need to learn a little bit more and have a little patience with products. Volt is going to transfer over to a version 2 contract. That version 2 contract will have 1 billion factored less market supply, which means that you're going to have a lot less tokens than you had before, but the tokens are going to be more valuable. If your bag is worth $5,000 today, when you transfer to the new token, it'll be worth $5,000 then. What happens after the relaunch, that remains to be seen. But one of the things that is happening is that there's going to be more exchanges because they cannot list on exchanges. What moves the needle is exchanges, and most exchanges do not have the capacity or the ability to add this many integers onto their platform. So in order for us to move forward, this is something that has to happen. This sextillion and septillion numbered tokens, those were a novelty, and the novelty has worn off for a lot of people. So if you're still dealing with that, you're still dealing with the burden of, you're not going to get listed on big exchanges. So you better get packing and start doing something different if you represent a token that still has that kind of supply. Volt has decided to do something about it early, and when they finish, there should be a much better platform from which to spring and launch into that next level. It's a $20 million market cap that goes up to about a $40 million market cap, and it hovers back and forth between that. But guess what? It has the capacity with a game behind it right now to be a $500 million market cap in just a few short days. So that's about 25x from where we are right now. So this is not a complicated process. There's a lot going on with Volt, and a lot of people still don't even know about it. So you have to consider what is happening here. And as people learn, things are going to change, and they're going to change rapidly. Saitama. So last night, I'm sorry, there was there's an AMA that was had with Russ. Now, guys, I'm not making this up.
1/4 of a mile, turn right, 167.
There was a moment where somebody had a video of Russ on Scott Herman AMA with Russ saying specifically, we pay for this out of our pocket.
Turn right.
We don't sell any tokens on the open market. Now, the rest of it is irrelevant. What he said was, we don't sell our tokens on the open market. So end it right there. Then he was at an AMA, and what did he say in the AMA yesterday or the day before, whatever day it was? What did he say? He said, sometimes we have to, because we have to pay this out of our own pocket. So yeah, we have to sell, and we sell the tokens on Uniswap. That's called a lie. You were lied to the first time. If you don't like it, then that's fine. If you do like it and you accept it, at least it's fine. Be honest with yourself. You don't mind getting lied to, and that's fine. There's a lot of people in life that don't mind getting lied to, but you were lied to, and you are sucking it up because he wrecked you. This guy didn't do what he said he was going to do way back in November, way back in September, way back in October of last year. None of that happened. You lost tremendous value from your investment, and you have no choice but to buy that BS. He lied to you 100%, unequivocally, without fail. There's no question about it. There's a recording of two separate events, one in which says he never did it, and the team never did it. Not just him. The team never did it. And then a little bit later, he's explaining how they actually do it. That means they lied to you. Guys, this is a hype coin, and they are trying whatever they can to get some more hype. But they lied to you. So you do what you want with that information, but don't pretend that you weren't lied to. And if you're being lied to and you go ahead and stick around, that's on you. If you decide to move, that's on you. If you decide to accept it, that you're being lied to and it's okay, you're a sucker. You're a sucker, and you're in a cult. Don't forget that. Let's move on. What else do we have on the list here? We've got Phoenix V2. Phoenix V2 is now negotiating with a couple of games to get them listed on their platform. Now, they're not exclusive, so there could be a lot of games that are on the platform, So if you're watching and you're part of a game development and you're looking to get your game listed in different places or on different places, Phoenix Game Launching Pad is going to be one of those places. It's not going to be the only place. It's not exclusivity, but Phoenix V2 is also going to put their own games out in which you can gamble. Like if you decide that you want to go to somewhere and gamble on a game, you can risk it all in one moment to see if you can win or not. So do what you got to do, but Phoenix V2, I think that's kind of going places. It's going to take a little while like anything else, but finally, Shiba, Sheeba, that is the little Shiba Inu that's dressed in sheep's clothing. The Wolf in Sheep's Clothing game is back. The token launched stealth last night. It was covered on the Sandstorm, so if you didn't watch it, you can go watch that now. But they have moved back to an active status on trading. So if you haven't traded, by the way, you can go to migration.shibainu.io to do your trading and swap your tokens around. And that should be pretty easy to do. But let me wrap this up because it's stormy weather and stuff like that.
In 1/3 of a mile, turn left.
The purpose of everything that we do here in YouTube space, we want to inform you. We want you to have more information. We want you to be smart investors. Now, some of us, including me at the very beginning, we listen to bad advice and we listen to bad investors. We listen to some of those people who say stupid shit like, hold forever. Listen, there's some dingbat with just crazy eyes, and they're in the Saitama wolf pack. Some people call her an alpha in the wolf pack, but you'll know her when you see her. Crazy eyes, and like this. Made a post the other day that said, even if my Saitama was worth $5 million, I wouldn't cash out. Hashtag Wolfpack for life. That's the stupidest thing anybody's ever posted. You're an idiot if you do something like that. That is out of control. That is out of your mind. That is a numbskull, Keystone Cop level of stupidity. Because guess what? Dr. Praveen got wrecked for $77 million because he didn't take out, because he believed that Kool-Aid bullshit. Listen, you're an investor and you're listening to me, and I'm telling you, don't you do that stupid shit. Because if you do that, you're stupid. Your job, your responsibility is to make life-changing money for yourself. And if that equates to your family, fine. If you don't have a family, oh well, that's your choice. But if you have people in your life that matter, make it matter for them. Do the things that you need to do to take care of your family. This is not a pie in the sky, hold on for the $1 billion dream. That's nonsense and that's crazy. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime. I don't know, some idiot sang a song about that shit one day, and we started singing it everywhere. At least friends of mine did. They were singing it all over the place, like it actually mattered and it actually meant something. And then when it came to crypto, they don't take their shot. Come on, man. Listen, guys, make smart decisions with your money. Don't do stupid shit. Don't get wrecked because of some idyllic principle for one single token because you think you're part of something special. You're a number to everybody. You don't matter to most of these investors. To other investors, you don't matter. To the people who make the money, you're a nobody who they make profit off of. This is just a transfer of wealth. You be that person for a while. You act like you're a whale. You make the decisions of a whale, and you prosper. That's how it works. It doesn't work any other way. So guys, just remember this in your investing for the next couple days. This is not financial advice. Take your profits on the way up. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. And remember, I'm Bleaves, and I'm always right.